Morning and welcome to Friday Morning Qigong with Danielle and Stella. And let's do the thing. So always start with a good shake. Always such a great place to start. Start coming into the body in a really conscious way. Shaking off those bits that are always the areas that hold whatever they hold. For me, it's perpetually the shoulders. It always feels good. So just a general all-round shake, loosening up. And let's get a little bit more focused on the shake. Let's bring our awareness down to the feet. And let's feel the feet from the inside out. It's quite a different sensation or a way of being with the feet. And just kind of bringing your mind down and feeling them from the outside in. Really inhabiting the feet. Get that sense of you in your feet. And just noticing the differences between the two feet. From right foot that feels sort of light and airy, and left foot that feels a lot more dense, solid. Neither's right, neither's wrong. Just noticing differences. Let's come up and inhabit the ankle joints. Just noticing the space, being in the space. Noticing the differences. How do they feel, left to right? What's your experience of being in your ankle joints? And let's come up into the lower legs. See if we can stay in the bones. Coming up the shin bones. All the way up into the knee joints. And shaking from the knee joints. Again, inhabiting those spaces. Just noticing how similar or how different they feel. Come up into the thigh bones, tracking up the thigh bones, all the way up, leading to the hip joints. Being in the hip joints. What's your experience of feeling the hip joints from the inside out, or inhabiting them? Come up into the pelvic bones. Let's include the sacrum, front and back, that whole pelvic bowl. All the way up to just below the waist, in the bones. You're so grounded being in the bones. Let's come up into the lumbar spine, thoracic spine, ribs and breastbone, shoulder blades, collarbones, come down into fingers, give them a little bit of a shake, hands, wrists, and tracking up the lower arms into the elbow joints. Can you inhabit the elbow joints? Let's come up the upper arms, the bones, into the armpits, complexities of the upper arm joints. Come up into the thoracic, the cervical spine and the neck. Come up into the whole of the skull, right at the back, the occiput, sides and the top. And then it's included the forehead and the face, right into the bones. Let's get really interested in these internal spaces. So bringing awareness into cranium and being interested in the space sort of beyond the tissue field, more into the, just the space. See if you can be with that space, from the inside out. And we're going to track down into the chest space. And again, we're just connecting to space and beyond tissues and fluids. Just space. Track down into the abdomen. Same thing. Feeling into space. Inviting this connection that's beyond tissues and the fluids and the chi, and it's just pure space. Emptiness, stillness. We're going to very gently let the movement come to a stop. It's going to stand, adjusting the posture into an aligned, supported Wu Chi standing posture. Spreading feet, ankles soft, knees bent. Tuck in the sacrum, long spine. Stacking the spine. Stacking the spaces. Let's see if we can drop our awareness into the abdomen, the chest, and the cranium. and sit with this balanced awareness of these internal spaces. Let it come to you. Don't need to go searching. Where are this? Just stay present. Invite this knowing, this feeling, this experience of these spaces. Being these spaces. Beyond all of the movement, chi that we've woken up, all of the sensations of physiology, there is a stillness in these spaces. Whilst holding your presence and your beingness in these spaces, just invite in the field around us. So the space permeates within and without. Again, we don't have to go looking for it, it's there, we just need to open up to it. This balanced awareness of the spaces, and interconnectedness of the inside and the outside. Open to connecting with the stillness, beyond the movements, beyond the sounds. Inviting the mind to rest as the body rests. So stand here for another minute or so. And as we do, let's consciously breathe in light. If there's anywhere in particular in your body that's throwing up a bit of a challenge to you right now, breathing in light into that space. And then as you breathe out, releasing tension, pain, discomfort as a dark vapor. Breathing in light, releasing dark vapor. And Watching that vapor just dissolve, completely merging with the light. You want to bring a bit of a warm, smiling energy. Feel free. And very gently just letting all of that dissolve as you consciously move out of the standing posture. You need to give your ankles a bit of a twist and a turn, whatever feels good. Great, let's do the circling of the hands and the wrists thing. Sort of circling, feels more like a figure of 8. That feels good. So we're going to take our awareness down into our feet. We're going to imagine that the fingers are just gently trailing through feet, soothing, opening, just helping in any way that is needed, moving through the feet. Then come up into the ankle joints, moving through the ankle joints, soothing, opening, releasing anything that's held there. Memories, experiences, unhelpful thought forms, anything that's impacting on the joint health, sweeping it out. And as we move up the lower legs, same idea, same intention, through the tissue field, through the fluid field, and through the chi field. Moving it out, letting it go. Oh, it's making me burp quite a lot. Okay, let's move up gently into the knees, soothing, getting the chi moving around, fluids, all of the tissues, just gently soothing and bathing the inside of the joints. Sweeping out anything that's held. Memories, experiences, trauma, the residue of any injuries, any negative thought forms. Out they go. Nothing to be held in there other than just high vibing chi. And moving gently up the legs, staying with fluids, tissues, chi, meridians. Up into the hip joints. Same thing. Sweeping out, soothing, bathing, bringing health and vitality, sweeping out any held experiences, trauma, injuries, anything held. These beautiful chi-filled spaces, soothing through all of those membranes, encasing the inside of the joints. Shift our focus slightly outwards from the joints and right down into the pelvic floor, the reproductive organs, sweeping all through the reproductive organs. Yawning, burping, all of that kind of stuff is great. Let's come on up a little bit, coming into the digestive organ department. Liver, kidneys, stomach, spleen, pancreas, small and large intestine. Moving through, releasing, soothing. A lot of burping going on in there. Move off to one side if you like. Moving the hands in any way that feels good. Ooh, feel like a bit of combing through there as well. That always feels good. Oh, that's great. Get rid of that. It was around the diaphragm. It's quite nice to give that bit of attention. Great. Let's come up into the lungs. Just moving hands in any way that feels good. Maybe some more combing, I don't know. Whatever feels good, whatever works. Combing feels really nice in my system. And moving through the lungs. So much burping going on. It's just a bit over the top. Lungs come down to the bottom of the rib cage, right up into under the collarbones. This is just a gentle movement. We're not trying to force anything. A little bit of plucking feels good too. Through the lungs. Let's come into the heart space, organ itself. It's nice and gently weaving through the heart. Any way that feels good. You want to go back to the circling of the hands, do, or if you want to stay with this sort of combing, come right into the back of the organ, just gently soothing it and appreciating it. Encourage any held stagnant chi to start to move. Working your way through that center part of the chest in any way that feels soothing and right for you. Pericardium's just popped into my awareness. So let's include pericardium. These attachments that come right up the chest from the pericardium. They need a little bit of soothing and easing. Let's reluctantly come up out of the chest. It's feeling so good. Into the neck and throat, esophagus, thyroid. We come up into the face, the jaw, palate, tongue, right at the back of the neck there. Up into the eyes and the nose and the ears. Sweeping anything out, anything out. Cranial base. Up into the brain. Pituitary, pineal, hypothalamus, fluids in the ventricles. Great, I'm just going to work my way back down the body, all the way back down to pelvis. Coming to a stop, let's come to standing just for a couple of minutes. Let's ease on down into earth. Open up to earth, to all of the elements contained within earth. Once again, coming into these three spaces. Inhabiting these spaces and just noticing how different that feels. Once you've got the three spaces, inviting the space that we occupy to permeate and join the internal spaces. So there's this continuous space, no separation, this one space that we occupy. Soften through any areas of density. The feet grounded into earth. And just noticing any sensations, bringing your mind into the stillness of the space. Is anywhere that feels particularly dense, let's breathe in some light to that place. And breathing out the dark vapor and letting it dissolve into nothingness. Let's take the hands. Going to imagine all of the elements in the earth beneath our feet. So connecting through the hands to the chi of all of that, to the chi of water, fire, the soil, the minerals, and the trees. I'm going to invite all of that to come in through the feet, to flow up through the lower legs, through the thighs, just gently moving the hands, drawing that all up. Just going to pause there for a moment as the legs fill with this beautiful, high vibing chi, sourced directly from Mother's elements, and flow all the way up the legs. As it flows, it continues to help clear, soothe and revitalize anywhere in the legs, any joints. They just need a bit more life and health. And drawing that up into the pelvic floor, moving the hands up. So the lower abdomen is completely filling up, moving up through the legs, in and around the reproductive organs, the lower digestive organs, all of the tissues, fluids. And draw that up slowly, the upper abdomen. So all of that goodness starts to permeate through all of the digestive organs. Water, wood, earth, fire, metal, all moving together, all imbuing, permeating through the digestive organs, cleansing, clearing, feeding, nurturing, nourishing. The hands just moving nice and slowly up through the diaphragm, up, rising. It's like almost like water, just gently rising up, coming up into the chest, soothing and bathing and cleansing, revitalizing through the lungs and the heart, pericardium, thymus. Roaring it up. Out through the throat and the neck. Thyroid. Drawing it up into the face. Skull. Through the brain. Washing, clear. Through all of the glands, ventricles, all the way up through the crown. Here we can turn the hands. We can visualize this beautiful fountain of chi moving out through the crown, washing through our Wei Chi, washing through the space we inhabit, strengthening, clearing, front, back, sides, it's 360-degree space. Bring the hands up again, scooping down into earth, drawing it up through the feet, through the lower legs, knees, up through the thighs, into the pelvis, into the abdomen, up into the diaphragm, heart, lungs, pericardium, the thymus. Drawing it up into the neck and throat. To the jaw, tongue, hard palate, soft palate, nose, eyes, occiput, cranial base, and up through the brain, up into the crown of the head. Turning the hands, sweeping through our Wei Chi, our auric field, this 360-degree space. The hands rest when they drop down past the pelvis. Just coming into standing for a moment. Opening up awareness. Opening up, inhabiting these three spaces. Inviting outside space to permeate through to inside. Inside space permeates to outside. Until all we are is the space. The still, vibrant, conscious space. Just take a deep breath in and out together. Very gently, just letting go of the practice. Coming back to some movement through the hands, through the feet. Thank you.